Well, good morning, everybody. This is Mark Evans, your instructor, and our class is it110, networking. I had to think there for a minute. But welcome to the class. Again, this is Mark Evans. I'll be your instructor for the next 10 weeks as we go through IT110, which is networking. We'll be looking at the basics of networking and kind of setting the table for you to take your networking certification at the end of the course if you're studied up and ready to go. Networking is obviously a very, very important topic in the IT world, because if you think about it, networking is, in its simplest terms, connecting people, connecting devices, connecting companies, connecting, whatever across the internet and within even outside of the internet, if you will, so that we can talk with each other, we can work with each other, we can share information across systems, we can use systems together. Like maybe we have one printer and you want to use it and I want to use it, so we would network a printer, if you will. Maybe we have a scanner, the really expensive scanner, and we can't afford for everyone to have one, so we network, if you will, and share devices. Maybe we're networked where we share files, where you're working on part of a file, I'm working on a file, and we're working on a project together, things like that. So networking is a highly important topic. I think of it in some ways like a road system. You have interstate highways, you have state roads, you have just regular old country roads. Each one of them can handle a certain amount of traffic, if you please. Each one of them have rules and regulations. Each one of them have a different speed limit, if you will. And networks work a lot like that. You'll have networks that are high speed and can handle a lot of information. You'll have networks that maybe not as expensive, that can't do quite as much in terms of speed and load. And we'll learn how to make networks, how to build networks, how to configure networks. And once they're all built and configured, you have to kind of build the rules, if you will, so things don't run into each other or clog the system and all that sort of thing. So a really simplistic idea of what we're going to be talking about over the next 10 weeks. Keep in mind that I will be making announcements on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so please pay attention to the announcements. That's where I usually will give you information about what we're talking about. Videos, it may be where I'll tell you about upcoming Zoom sessions or answer questions about some of the work that everybody might need to know. So it may save you some time in terms of emailing, texting, wondering what's going on if you check out the announcements. So we will have Zoom sessions, I think every other week. I don't have the dates right here in front of me, but those are required, and we meet every other week on those, and we get together and we'll talk about networking and related topics. If you need me, text me or email me. That's the easiest ways to get hold of me, and I'll get back with you. And I'm just really looking forward to working with you over the next 10 weeks as we learn networking. I'll see you in class.